This is Accurate TV News,
where you get your news on time, on point, and online.
19-year-old charged over machete attack at bar. Detectives attached to the Spanish Town Criminal Investigation Branch have charged a man over a machete attack and another man at a bar in St. Catherine. Charged with wounded with intent is 19-year-old Braemar Clementson of Discovery Bay, St. Anne. The police report that about 8:30 p.m. on June 18, Clementson went to the bar, pounced upon the complainant and chopped him with a machete on his head. The injured man was later taken to the hospital where he was admitted for treatment. Clementson was later arrested. He was subsequently charged on Tuesday, July 5th. His court date is being finalized. Woman murdered at Mannings Hill Road bar. A woman was gunned down at her bar along Mannings Hill Road in St. Andrew last night. She is 58-year-old Iseline Rosie Tamasa. It is reported that about 9:45 p.m. residents heard explosion and summoned the police. Tamasa was found dead in a chair at the entrance of the bar. The murder is being probed by the St. Andrew North Police. 3,000 PPV operators apply for government gas relief grant. Some 3,000 licensed public passenger vehicle PPV operators have applied for the government gas relief program. The grant, valued at $25,000, is aimed at cushioning the rising cost of fuel for operators. The program will cost just under $600 million. Application for the program opened on June 20th. Payments will commence in 2 weeks for applicants verified as having duly paid up a PPV license. I encourage those PPV operators who have not signed up yet to do so. Applications will be accepted until the end of August, said Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark in Parliament on Tuesday. Meanwhile, Clark informed that the $200 million loan scheme for taxi operators is now in effect and available through microfinance institutions. Loan proceeds can be used for the acquisition of spare parts, batteries, tires, and repairs. Decomposing body believed to be of missing man found in St. Catherine. The decomposing body of a man has been found in Gravel Heights in St. Catherine. The police believe that the remains are that of a man who was reported missing recently. Investigators were called to the area around 10 a.m. after residents report a foul odor in the community. The body was discovered in bushes during a search of the area. The scene is being processed by investigators. St. Catherine higgler murdered. 26-year-old higgler Devon Monroe was shot and killed on Wednesday in Garden Pen District in St. Catherine. Residents of Love Lane reports that about 2 p.m. explosions were heard in the area and the police were called. Monroe, otherwise called Bomba, and O'Brien, who lives in the community, was found suffering from gunshot wounds to the upper body. The body was removed from the scene. The police are yet to establish a motive for the murder. Popcorn wants retraction apology from J.C.F. The law firm representing dancehall entertainer Popcorn is demanding a retraction and an apology from the Jamaica Constabulary Force (J.C.F.) over what it says are false and defamatory remarks. Knight, Jr. and Samuels is asserting that information in a Constabulary Force media release issued yesterday that the artist, whose real name is Andre Sutherland, was arrested in Barbados in 2011 for possession of cocaine is not true. Be minded that your conduct has been reprehensible in incorrectly attributing such a scandalous accusation against Mr. Sutherland. A well-known international artist, read a letter dated July 7. By virtue of your action, it is our view that ordinary, intelligent, and unbiased persons, with the ordinary person's general knowledge and experience of worldly affairs, would be likely to understand those words as convey that of our client was involved in egregious criminal activity contrary to the Drug Abuse Prevention and Control Act of Barbados. The law firm wants damage to be negotiated commensurate with Popcorn's station in life locally and internationally. It says it expects the Jamaica Constabulary Force to comply with all its demands by midday today. The law firm notes that the demands are being made entirely without prejudice to any claim it may pursue against the Jamaica Constabulary Force for defamation. Clarendon man charged after confessing to murdering bedridden wife. This is a developing story. A 67-year-old man who confessed to Monday throat-slashing murder of his bedridden wife, Pamela, at their home in Lioneltown, Clarendon, has been charged. He is Thaddeus Gregory. The two lived on Toronto Terrace in Lioneltown housing scheme. About 7 a.m. Monday, Pamela's grandson found the 67-year-old woman lying on a bed with blood coming from her neck, the police said in a statement Thursday. Gregory allegedly attacked his grandson with a knife when he tried to assist his grandmother. A tussle ensued. The grandson managed to free himself and alerted neighbors, who called the police. The police responded and Gregory was taken into custody, where he allegedly confessed to killing his wife. His court date is being arranged. One source who knows Pamela's husband well expressed shock at the incident, noting that he was known to be a decent man, one who gets along well with the folks of the community, especially because of his trade as a mechanic and an upholsterer.